it's a ticket. Talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
And it's a ticket. Talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket. Talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and
Hey everybody, Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. This is Waifu Views, your soon-to-be favorite female blur-led podcast, giving you everything fandom with a side of waifu. We want to thank you really quickly because it is New Year's Eve and you can be doing so many other things. I know some of you guys may be getting ready to go out and turn up. Some of y'all are doing your New Year's cleaning and getting your laundry out of the way. And I know some of y'all are even doing your New Year's Day cooking a day early. So thanks for joining us. I'm your girl, Ebony Moonbeam. And per usual, I'm here with my very beautiful waifus.
It is Aisha Morgan on Facebook. Everywhere else, that would be Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and that thing formerly known as Twitter, sunkiss_waifu.
Hey.
And I am Honey Shar. I go by A Shar of Honey. You can find me at A Shar of Honey on all platforms. That's A Shar of Honey, like a jar of honey, only sweeter.
And you can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms. And today we are, it's sad, but it's fun. Every year, things must come to an end to bring in things for a new year. And with that, obviously, the same is for anime. We are leaving the fall 2023 anime season. But what's great about anime is it truly is the gift that keeps on giving. It's always there waiting for you, giving you whatever you need at any given time. And so today we are going to be discussing a couple of different things involving the anime season in 2024. So first up, we'll be discussing CrunchyRolls Winter anime season lineup. And then we are going to also discuss a couple of other anime that are going to be popping up in 2024 later on down the line in the later seasons. So before we get into what's coming up in winter, let's just chat a quick second about fall 2023. How did we feel about this anime season? Because I know we did an episode somewhat similar to this leading up to the beginning of fall 2023, and we had a bunch of lists and of what we were excited about, things that we hadn't really heard about, but we said that we were going to check out. If you had to rank the fall anime season out of 10, what would you rank it and why?
Shar?
The fall anime. I would rank it a.
I'm sorry, I'm so used to seeing her over here.
Right.
It's like, this is weird.
I would rank it a solid 8.75. I rated an 8.9 because honestly, we did have some great animes this season. Not even just including the year we had. I feel like we had a lot of great animes come out this year, but just like the fall season, I rate like 8.9.
Okay, that's pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed the fall season for the most part, give or take a few episodes. So she went 8.9. I will go into my usual area of like an 8.5. Yeah, I did 8.5. I enjoyed it for the most part. Like I said, given there are a few episodes I wasn't rocking with, but I let it slide.
Okay. Before I give mine, what anime made you give it high scores, and were there any anime that you started that you were excited for that you dropped?
Um, I would say okay, so just for fall, I would say it was definitely JJK. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I just I just I just lost my train of thought. It was JJK, um, Apothecary Diaries, uh, and what was the other one? There was one more, but those I would probably give like a solid like 9.9. Like they were really hot. And then the others kind of brought it like slightly lower, which is why I averaged like an 8.9. But for
Mm-hmm.
me, it was probably like those three that really brought it to the top because those I was on it really heavy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, JJK's at the top because we all know I
Okay.
love you some Suka. Oh,
What? Not Suka, not Suka.
Suka. Suka. Oh. Ooh. I'm sorry. Let me pull it back together. So JJK was at the top. Um. What else? One Piece was cool. I wasn't mad at it. We finally finished Wano. And what was the Tokyo Revengers. Tokyo Revengers was a good one for me. There was some unexpected things that happened. I was like, oh, we're good. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Those
Okay.
are highlights for me.
Alrighty. I think if I had to give it an average, I think I would probably be in the 8 range as well. Mainly because just like both of you guys said, I enjoyed Tokyo Revengers this season. I liked the plot twist, and I thought that it was a big upgrade from last season, which was extremely slow up until the big fight. So I really liked that. JJK snapped like it was nobody's business. Um, a lot of people were not huge fans of the beginning, uh, thinking it was slow. And I just think that that showed, in my opinion, certain people's likes and dislikes on character development and story building, because I felt like that was necessary, seeing, Gojo's backstory and stuff like that. So I actually really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
And Bungo Stray Dogs for me was like, it gave me everything I needed. And then we got Blue Eyed Samurai. And whether you consider
Oh,
it an anime or not, that for me, there was some that were just like 10 out of 10s basically for me. But then there were some that I was really excited about that I didn't necessarily drop, but I just kind of put on hold. Where I'm like, okay, now that I'm done watching what I'm watching, I'm gonna go back to, and some of those are like Ancient Magus Bride coming back, which I love, but it was a little bit slower pace than it has been in the past. What else? There was one in particular, Undead Unluck. Oh, you doing a response showing what these females said? I don't know what that means, but um, uh, ignore it. I don't know. Uh, but oh yeah, I consider it an anime as well. But I do like. I was really excited about Undead Unluck, and it started off really really good, and then there was a couple of episodes that were a little bit slower paced, and so then in the process, then I kind of hopped around to other anime. Same thing with what was the other one that we Zom 100. Oh gosh, I was really excited, and I just wanted that to be so much darker than it was. I guess I expected it to be a little bit darker,
just based off the
and
title.
so yeah, and the zombie aspect and stuff. But what I think what really kind of hurt Zom 100 was the all the delays, the production delays and stuff like that, the release dates that they were having. So I'm still gonna give it a chance and finish it out. So, but overall, it was a solid season. But I must say, I am more excited for 2024.
Mhm.
I'm not even gonna lie. Just some of these anime on these lists are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so we should just go on and get into it because there is a lot of information to get through tonight. And so first up, we have actually I'm going to move us down really quickly because we're going to do that. Hollywood had a strike and money wasn't shared fair. Okay. You know what? We can just ignore that. Anything from there. You feel me? Okay. So first up, actually, let's put this over on the side for this one because this one is chaotic. That's not what I clicked, but okay.
Okay.
Okay, right. Now we're here. Okay, so first up is, of course, solo leveling. We have been talking about it nonstop in the nerd space, in the anime community, especially. It is a webtoon that took the world by storm. It is up there in conversations with greatness like Tower of God, Noblesse, God of High School, and it is supposed to change the game. The power system in this is insane and really unique and cool. And it comes out. It was supposed to come out originally this year, and then they pushed it back. But we are definitely getting it. It comes. It starts next week, January 6th. Actually, or maybe 2 weeks, January 6th, and it follows Jinwoo, who is leveling up from the weakest hunter to a one-man powerhouse no matter what it takes. That is going to be on Crunchyroll. What we are going through right now, by the way, everyone, is stuff that is going to be on Crunchyroll. Hey, Geekster. So we are going to be covering the winter anime list for anime schedule for Crunchyroll currently.
Mm-hmm.
Also, next up is Metallic Rogue that airs January 10th. A young girl named Rogue carries out an operation to take out 9 androids who threaten humanity. We also have over in the far right Buchigiri, which I saw the trailer for this and I think it's going to be really cool. And the art style is pretty similar, in my opinion, to Record of Ragnarok, surprisingly. And there's a lot of eye candy in this. I just FYI, there's a lot of eye candy. And this airs January 13th, where the classic 1001 Nights story gets a delinquent twist in the latest series. Basically, he wants to be the strongest and he has to constantly fight against a bunch of delinquents. In the
Okay.
far center, where it looks kind of like Overlord, is Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy Season 2. That's coming
Ugh,
back. That airs January 8th. I've
I
heard
have to get
pretty
started on that. I've had too many people recommend it to me.
Mhm.
If Kami mentions it again, because she said something about it the other day, and I was like, I clearly gotta check it out. And last but not least, which is taking the world by storm, the anime world by storm right now, is Frieren Beyond Journey's End. That is continuing, and that airs on Fridays at 8. And that is that is one that I have not started. Have y'all started Frieren?
I haven't.
I haven't either,
Mm-mm.
but
I
I've
was too
heard
busy
great
catching
things.
up on everything that was current
Right.
instead of starting something new. So
Hmm.
sorry.
So with this list, what stands out to you? What do you where you think you're going at when it comes to this set? Are you checking out anything on this list? Are you where's your head at?
Definitely hitting that Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy. Um, I've heard good things about or high hopes for solo leveling. Fearing, I can't remember if that was one on one of our lists from one of our previous episodes,
It
but those
was
two for sure I'm looking forward to.
Char.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to all of them in some capacity, but like she said, I want to see the Tsukimichi and but I want to see Metallic Rose. I kind of do like that art style a little bit, so I just want to see like the whole thing and how it's played out. Um, I'll give Solo Leveling a watch, but I'll probably wait until all my other stuff is done. to watch it.
Gotta respect
Yeah,
it.
I respect that too. I'm deciding if I want to wait until it's a couple of episodes in so I can binge it, but that is so hard in this day and age. So, to not get spoiled. So we'll see. I'll definitely watch the first episode when it comes out. I'm really excited to see Solo Leveling. Metallic Rogue, the art style, just like you said, we've had episodes on here because we all like visually stunning anime and uniquely visual and animated anime. So that stands out to me. And I love a good strong female MC.
Yeah.
So if that is what we're gonna get from her, I'm interested to see it. Sukamichi looks cool. I'm getting back into more of the fantasy stuff. So, and Frieren keeps getting great reviews. I wasn't sure I was going to be interested in it. It There's just something about it that doesn't stand out to me to where I instantly want to go to it. But all of the love for it, I'm saying that I definitely have to check it out. And I love delinquents. So Buchigiri is
Mm,
definitely probably the one that I'm the most interested in besides Solo Leveling because I like delinquent anime and like I said, I saw the trailer for this
see,
on YouTube and the eye candy is great. Like that green haired guy, I don't know if you can see him. He's like in the bottom left corner. He has green hair. In the scene, he like sticks his tongue. He looks kind of like hot and menacing. He sticks his tongue out. He has a tongue ring, and I was like, I am sold.
I like
I
how
was
she
like,
got real specific though, because first she was like, I
Right.
like delinquents. I was like, and then she was like,
mm-hmm,
delinquent anime. I was like, oh.
that too. I yeah. I We have said y'all. Hey, this is our last episode of 2023. Y'all should know by now that I am somewhat toxic, and I like toxic. Is his tongue long? It is. It is. So, okay. Moving right along, the nice know a few black women. Nice know a few black women enjoy anime. I just found it 5 years ago. Oh yeah, we love it around here.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely got to join in. Happy New Year's from the Hoochie Coochie Main. Oh, Hoochie Gang. Hey. I haven't seen him in forever.
I
Ebony
know.
said that with no hesitation. You already know. Like y'all. You know where my head be at. Okay. So now I was on the right one. Okay. So next up is these are the new simulcast for Crunchyroll. And first up is seventh. Okay, so I should just break this down
Mm-hmm.
by what how do I put this? The most overcomplicated, undercomplicated anime names ever. If I do that, then I can break them down. So I'm going to read this name. So this is Seventh Time Loop. The villainess enjoys a carefree life married to her worst enemy. That's one of those. Very very straight to the point, but guys, these anime names are a lot. at least this one at least this one's kind of broken up. But this airs January 7th. This is the seventh reincarnation of a duke's daughter, and she finds a twist in the villain from her latest life.
That's
After
not the
that, we
whole title,
have
right?
no, that was the description. No,
Just
that was the description. But you never know these days. You really don't. Next up is A Sign of Affection, which airs January 6th. That's a love story. It begins between Yuki, a college girl who is deaf, and Itsomi, her world traveling upperclassman. Not gonna lie, I already know I'm going to watch that because anything involving ASL and the hearing impaired community has always been something very close to my heart. So that anime is automatically going to get watched this year. Just
uh, I'm
just
just not for
throwing
the
it out there.
romance.
Um, why?
It's not-
Like romance in general?
in general, anime, regular movies, it's just not my cup of tea.
Can y'all tell she don't like love? She's cold hearted, y'all. Sunkiss's
Mhm.
waifu has a cold heart. She doesn't like love. She says, "Love where?"
What love got to do with it? So,
See,
just saying. But
and
ASL stuff,
then
that's something to like look out for. But that the initial I couldn't get behind the romance, but if it's ASL related, I might give it a watch.
yeah. Next up, we have Banished. This is another long name, but this is season 2. Banished from the Heroes Party. I decided to live a quiet life in the countryside. Season 2. That's coming back January 7th. I'm not gonna give the description of anything that is returning. Just FYI, guys, because there's already a season out. And if you don't know by now, just Google it. Aisha's love is the most powerful thing in the universe. How can you not like it?
You see this, right?
Oh, she gave you the little violin. I don't. And lastly on this list is bottom tier character Tomozaki's second stage. That comes out January 3rd. And that's Tomozaki faces new encounters in the game of life in the new season. And so that is also a second season. I remember bottom tier character because I want to say that came out this season. And I want to say it was on our list as well when we did the show. And it looked semi interesting, but it was one of those ones that I was gonna like pick up when I completely ran out of anime to watch, kind of thing.
Okay.
What on here are y'all looking at? Anything? Nothing.
I'm gonna be honest, no. Just off posters and descriptions, it's just not speaking to me.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of agree. I might, I might look into a sign of affection only because sometimes those turn out to be like actually really good. Like,
The
so
sleeper
I'm
anime.
yeah, but that's something I'll probably put on like at night, like just turning down. But
When
other than that, the other ones don't like hit me either.
I
it's
don't know
okay,
why I put that.
Juice. We are here for you. We're here to support you.
I just don't know why I put that much candy in my mouth like I'm not on a show where I need to talk.
Let me see. A sign of affection is what I want to see. I'm a hopeless romantic at heart. Aww, how
Okay.
precious.
I'm glad you said that because I'm a hopeless romantic as well.
Mm,
I know people don't believe it unless they are involved with me, but it is a fact. And but I'm not always crazy about romance anime. There's like a select few that I'm like crazy about. Love Hormia, love Fruit Baskets, you know, Kami Kiss, like those type of ones, and a lot of the BL. But outside of that, I don't gravitate towards romance. However, the animation, at least in this poster for A Sign of Affection, looks really pretty. And like I said, I'm tuning in just for the hearing impaired aspect of it alone. So that is the only one on this particular list that is standing out to me.
okay.
And yeah, and if they were honestly, if it didn't have the hearing impaired aspect, I probably wouldn't pick it up at all. If I'm being honest, because it just doesn't stand out to me. But I'm a big advocate, so I will be watching. Alrighty, next up we have Burn the Witch, and this is number 8. This Burn the Witch actually gave us some episodes last year. I mean, well, this year. If you want to see a 3-episode review of that, 3-episode rule through the Blurred Cartels YouTube page, I was actually on that episode with 2 other huge anime heads. And we talked about Burn the Witch. The art style is extremely unique in my opinion,
Mm.
and the storyline is no, not unique in a bad way, unique like very interesting, but it won't be everybody's cup of tea because there's a lot of people that just want straight laced type animation, and we've learned on this show that we're not those type of people. So really cool story. It follows Ninny and Noel, and this is actually the prequel for the for Burn the Witch. It says, "Is Brenda really a witch?" Boy, I'm not answering that. Uh, and that is currently available right now. Also, we have Classroom of the Elite season 3 that comes out January 3rd. We have Delusional Monthly Magazine that comes out January 11th, which follows. It uncovers a world of outlandish news stories with the journalists behind the Delusional Monthly Magazine. And last but not least, we have Dr. Elise, the Royal Lady with the Lamp, and that comes out January 10th. It follows a reincarnated evil princess who dedicates her next life to saving people as a doctor. So,
That's
what do we
not where
think?
I would have wanted that to go.
Yeah, that was a turn.
It was like, ooh, reincarnated evil princess does good.
Right,
No.
Right.
right. And then she just wants to be a doctor. Like, you were reincarnated. I thought this was going to be kind of magical in some way and stuff. You just want to be a doctor. You want to use science.
I would
You're
have
like,
preferred her to be a mad scientist. Like, come on.
I could have went with that.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Wants to be a doctor. Yay. Go, girl. Go, power.
I'm the most excited about Classroom of the Elite. I think it is one of the more interesting anime that I have seen in a very long time. I've been following it. Anya Koji is a beast. Uh, he is so meticulous. Not only is he a good fighter, but he is a great strategist and manipulator. The show always has some type of twist and turn. I've not watched one episode of Classroom of the Elite that are the classmates really elite? They are. You need to check it out because this is like the third season, and
Mm,
we've been talking about it nonstop. It gets talked about a lot,
yeah.
especially when last season was out. That's a lot of what people were talking about. It's definitely worth checking out. Burn the Witch, I'm going to keep with it because I was watching it, but they only gave us so many episodes. And so I'm going to check that out. And Delusional Magazine actually looks like it could be one of those quirky anime
Yeah.
that might that it's really light. It's one of those ones that you watch kind of like at the end of the evening, and
Mhm.
and it gives you a couple of laughs, and you find some characters that you really like, and then you move on. I feel like that's what that's going to be.
Okay.
So I'll check that out when I need something to watch later in the evening when I'm winding down.
So I might check out Classroom of the Elites just off of like your kind of recommendation. The
Hmm.
only other one I'm interested in, just off the title alone, is Burn the Witch.
Stuff the title.
Just the title.
It was good for the like 3 or so episodes that they put out. So
Hmm.
I'll still watch that. I'm definitely still gonna stick on Classroom of the Elites. Uh, like you said, that delusional newspaper or whatever, it seems like it's gonna be like quirky and everything. I might watch it. I just feel like that's probably gonna go by the wayside though. But I might give it a chance. And then the last one,
No.
Both of
yeah,
me and
the
Asia
the
like,
Just say no.
the premise or whatever definitely took a turn, but and it doesn't to me match the artwork or at least the picture. I'm probably not gonna watch that.
Mm-mm.
yeah. I I'm good on that one. I can just think of all the anime that I need to watch that I've pushed to the side, older anime that I haven't watched, like that I never tapped into. That I could go back and catch back up to Gear 5 Luffy on to now because I made it there and then I was like, okay, I've had enough of Luffy and One Piece. I binge watched this MF for like the past 8 months. I'm watching something else now. So I could go back to One Piece before I pick that up. And that says a lot because there's a lot to catch up.
Mm,
So,
I miss the
right.
days when I could just binge all day on One Piece. Now I gotta wait like
I miss,
everybody else.
I would say I miss it, but I had to do, I had nothing else to do because I couldn't walk. So I don't miss that aspect, but I do miss just being able to spend the whole day doing absolutely nothing but watching anime.
I mean, that's awesome. I just hyper fixate on things. So I turn into like an extreme binger. So if I can just sit there and just take in episode after episode, I'm a happy camper.
Same. Okay. But One Piece is the ultimate journey. Okay. Whatever you say.
Mm-hmm. No, no,
Whatever you say.
uh-uh.
Next up is Dropkick on my Devil Apocalypse Day. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's currently available now. It says Joshin must learn the art of Northern Stars in the new Dropkick on my Devil special episode. So that's a special episode of a show that's currently out. Um, I feel like we may have talked about this when it originally came out on that list up for the upcoming anime, and we just kind of bypassed it. I think the kid with the eye patch looked cool, and then we just kind of left it at that.
That was the
Uh,
title, the drop kick my devil or whatever.
Dropkick on my Devil, and yep, that's the anime. And then this particular special is called Apocalypse Day.
Okay. I normally would have remembered something like that. Maybe I was distracted
Hmm.
Yeah.
because that's already throwing me for a loop.
I don't remember that name, but hey, I remember the eye patch girl, but I do not remember that name.
Yeah, I remember that. That's why I'm saying I feel like we talked about it just because I remember her. But next up, we have Fluffy Paradise, which I think is a cute name. It starts tomorrow, actually.
Ooh,
And it is life isn't so bad when you're reborn in another world of cuddly, cute, and fluffy animals.
ooh, ooh.
And then next we have High Card Season 2, which will follow the battle against the notorious enemies like Black Knight and the Klondike family again. And then we have Hokkaido Gals Are Super Adorable, which airs January 8th, where a boy from Tokyo moves to northern territory of Hokkaido and learns to charm points of the local girls. And so what do we think about that? Oh yeah, also High Card comes back on the 8th as well.
Oh, when I return to work. Ugh, fine. But that
So
fluffy paradise though. I want the fluffy paradise. I have to have the fluffy paradise. You know
it
how I
looks
feel
like
about
Spy
plushies.
Family.
I have to have
Yeah,
Doesn't it look like it's gonna be
it gives
cute like
Spy
Spy
Family vibes.
Family?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's why I think it looks interesting. Yes, Klondike,
Klondike.
like the Klondike bar.
Now, what would you do for one, huh?
I'll do some strange things for a Klondike.
I absolutely would not.
I
A
would not.
Klondike? Oh God.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like, I wouldn't. She would for candy corn though.
Oh no. Candy corn comes a dime a dozen. I wouldn't do nothing strange for it. You can get that stuff for free.
What's a candy you would do something strange for?
Ooh, um, sour punch straws.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, the strips, sour punch
Definitely.
strips. I like the thin ones. Hmm.
ooh.
See, I
or
like the
Reese's.
thicker ones. Not a
Look here,
Reese's.
between both y'all, I'm stuck in the middle. So you like the thicker ones. She likes the flatter and thin ones. So I'm just stay in the middle.
You like the little bites?
Well, I like the they're not even sour punch, they're just the strips, but they taste like sour punch.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Like rips.
Yeah, but different. Yeah.
Okay.
They're kind of like ribs, yeah.
Okay. I can get behind it.
What? Three
Flavors and gummy.
Musketeers.
It
I like a
depends
good Three
on
Musketeers.
the gummy bears. Now, are we doing Haribo gummy bears or are we doing Black Forest gummy bears?
Because you like Black Forest, right?
Black Forest all day.
Black Forest is good.
Yeah,
Yes.
Black Forest is good, but I'm cool with Haribo. I like gummy bears in general.
Have you guys had
But
the Aliba? It's like in a red and white package.
mm-mm,
Now those gummy bears are delicious. They're on
mm.
Amazon though, but they're good.
I like how
They're
we
better
just
than
ran away
Marshmallow.
with candy.
Oh, you shouldn't ask. That's my. I love me some candy.
Yes.
Hey, you see me? I'm like stuffing fruit by the foot down my throat right now. Yeah, no pun intended. Sure, I had that in there. Beyond awesome. Okay, so on this list, what are we excited about and why?
Um, like the fluffy one because it does give Spy Kids vibes. I think these are kind of like what I call like filler anime. Like the entire thing is like these are things I'd probably watch like if I just want to like pass time or something. Not I'm fully paying
Right.
attention to. But they look semi interesting. Like I want to knock them if they turned out to be good.
Okay. Ish.
Oh, I already took the Fluffy Paradise for
That's it.
sure. The others I might, but hands down, I gotta do it. I gotta do it just for the fluffiness. I gotta do it.
I would on here. It's the fluffy paradise, but just like you said, filler. So I'm not overthinking it, and so if I come across it, then I'll push play, but I'm not necessarily running to it. And high card only because high card started off really great for me and I was really enjoying it. If you don't know about high card, it's basically like Bungo Stray Dogs style power meets Kingsman. Okay. Kingsman. And it was interesting and it was cool to watch. And then it ended and there was like a huge twist. So I really want to know where they're gonna go with it. So it's definitely on my list to watch. It was it was definitely a good watch. So for me anyway. It kind of went down a little, but it was still worth it. It was definitely better than Revenger. That came out the same season as Revenger and all of those. And a lot of those animes started off really, really fast paced and fun, and then just kind of simmered. Not necessarily went down, but just simmered.
Yeah.
So every now and again, you get that, and you need season two to kind of come back. And one of those anime for some people is first up on this list, and that's Mashley. And Mashley comes back on January 6th for season 2, and where the divine visionaries are making their arrival. So basically where they left off, they're picking right back up and getting into it. If you don't know, this is One Punch Man meets Harry Potter. And some people like it, some people don't. I personally loved it. Next up is Meiji Gekken 1874, which comes out January 14th. And this follows the Meiji era of Japan, where members from every corner of society find themselves in a plot to overthrow the government. We have Sengoku Yoko, which comes out January 10th. In an ancient Japan filled with demons, one brother and sister embark on a journey to defeat all evil, and that is a strong feat. Defeating all evil, not like one big bad. You want to defeat all evil. I think that's I think they're getting in over their head, but that's just me because I'm a pessimist. And last but not least is Sasaki and Peeps that airs January 5th, and it is about a powerful mage. It's about a guy that claims to be a powerful mage from another world.
Hmm.
And so that's what we have on this list right here.
Okay.
Anything we're looking into?
I'm not even gonna lie, my watch list is so backed up. I can't even really afford to add anything new to it at this time.
Yeah.
With these, based on the artwork and some of the premises, because I liked Magic and Muscle, um, but the other ones, the artwork looks kind of fire, so I might check it out.
Wait, which one?
I liked Magic and Muscle,
Yeah, I loved Magic and Muscle.
but the other ones, all the artwork and then the premises seem kind of cool, so I'll probably still check it out.
I agree. I think that the Meiji one looks really cool. I think that one's going to be one that I really enjoy. And there's something about this Sengoku Yoku. It kind of gives me Soul Eater style animation, like the way he's drawn, or she,
Hmm.
or they are drawn. But they also look like kind of like a fox spirit because those look like fox ears to me,
Mm-hmm.
and I like stuff like that. So I'm here for it. So I think that definitely Mashley is definitely gonna get watched, and at least two of the three of the other ones I'm gonna give a good 3 to 5 episodes and see what it's looking like. So yeah,
Okay. Not too bad.
no, not too bad. Okay, on this row we have a couple
Mm-mm.
of newcomers. So first up is called Tales of Wedding Rings. That it comes out January 6th, and the premise is after a surprise kiss, Sato is destined to become a king of a far off fantasy kingdom. After that, we have The Demon Prince of Momochi House, which airs January 5th, where one orphan inherits a mysterious estate only to find that certain spirits already control the grounds. And then we have The Fire Hunter Season 2. This is not a newcomer. January 14th, which follows the millennial comet brings the coming of the flickering flame in the new episodes of The Fire Hunter. I don't know what that means because I didn't watch season one, but I was glad that this popped up on Crunchyroll's list because I remember it's actually in my watch list and I just haven't made it to it. And last but not least, we have The Foolish Angel Dances with the Devil. And that comes out January 8th, where an angel and a devil find themselves in a peculiar partnership when both are sent to a mission on Earth.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, babe. And what do we think about those?
Quick question.
Hmm.
Is that first one any type of romance?
I think so because it said it had something to do with. Well, the title has to do with a wedding ring. It's
That's
called
right.
Tales of Wedding Rings, and then it says after a surprise kiss, he finds out that he's destined to become a king of a far-off fantasy kingdom. Now, I don't know if that's the main focus or if that's just where they're going with that. But I don't know how you feel about harem anime, but they annoy the crap out of me. And I see nothing but half naked women around there. and something about a surprise kiss, so that's already out for me. I hate harem anime. Like there's only a handful that, and they have to be like anime that where not everybody's in love with the MC. They just all happen to be women. But if they're fighting over him and all that stuff, no, I'm good. And I don't like unnecessary fan service. If it makes sense to the plot, then I'm all for it. If that's like the character, yeah, that makes sense. But just dropping your draws for no reason, like Cat Girl and Fire Force, is
I
a
was
no for
thinking
me.
that
So,
too.
I can't stand it. I cannot stand it.
Oh Jesus. Okay. So I won't be watching that. Some of the art
Mm-mm.
looks like interesting, but if that's the realm it's housed in, no thank you.
Yeah. The Demon Prince looks interesting only because this character in the front literally looks like one of the main characters in Kamisa Kiss, and like I said, that's one of my favorite little anime, romance anime. And so I like Fox Spirits. I like delving into like demon foxes and all types of spirit characters. So that's interesting, but I don't know enough about the bases to feel like this is something that I'm just going to automatically gravitate towards.
Right.
The
You know.
Fire Hunter sounds interesting if it, because I like elemental powers, but there's still something about it that's just not saying, watch me and watch me now.
I
And
don't
the
know, give
angel
you
and
the
the devil
poster for
thing, I don't
it.
care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about the angel and the devil thing. What about
Yeah.
you, Shar?
Yeah, I probably won't check any of these out.
You
Like,
looking
yeah,
like, mm-mm.
We gotta keep it real
nah.
around here.
Nah, I appreciate all of that. All right. And this is the last one on Crunchyroll's list before we get into the rest of the anime season of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Now these look interesting for
That
me.
first one.
Definitely the first one. The Unwanted Undead Adventurer. And this comes out January 5th, so we'll get it next week. And the synopsis is: experiencing the ultimate end won't stop this adventurer, even if he is a bag of bones. That's what we got from that. But just the artwork alone, it looks dark. It looks like
Even
it's gonna
Evil
be good.
Andy.
An evil what?
Evil Andy.
Yep. Like from Undead Unluck. I got you.
Yes.
Yep. Mhm.
Yes.
And I'm here for it. Next up, we have The Witch and the Beast, which airs January 11th. The synopsis is: to break the curse of an evil witch, one pair travels to a mysterious town with a score to settle. After that, we have The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic, that comes out January 5th,
That looks kind
where,
of cool.
right? When healing magic is a rarity in another world, Usato may end up learning a different way to use it. And last but not least, which, if I recall, this is a returning anime, unless they had pushed it back. Villainous Level 99. I may be the hidden boss, but I'm not the demon lord. And that comes out January 9th. And it says, despite wanting a quiet reborn life, this former college girl levels up to the max as the villainous. So that's what we got left on here.
No. I think the other one was I'm in love with the villainess or something like that. That was the one I
Yeah.
was kind of interested
Yeah,
in.
okay. So I was like, this villainous thing sounds familiar.
It did.
So what are we thinking? We like any of this?
I'd
Evil
check out.
Andy and the green slime look awesome.
I'd probably
The
check out the
green
first
slime,
three.
the first three? Yeah.
Yeah.
The first three look cool, and the green slime is just giving me what's that anime that I used to love so much? And I'm still mad that it's over. It had like the vampires in it. Do you know what I'm
Hellsing?
talking about?
Uh, I can't remember
What
the
did you
name, but I know what you're talking about.
What did you say, Ish?
Helsing?
No, no. The colors are even like this. Like the photo looks
Yeah.
like this. They wear Some of them wear white suits like this, and that is gonna drive me insane. What is that called? And it was so popular. It was really good when it came out.
I'm
Where
gonna
like
bug you for it too.
that is driving me insane. Oh my gosh. Mm, and it was one of the first anime I watched when I came back to anime too, and it was really good, really cool characters, and it looks like it. So I'm definitely watching that. I'm watching the first three. I'm just gonna. We can just say that and move on.
Okay.
Alrighty. So later in 2024, we're gonna have a couple of other things coming out. Um, before we get into that, do we think that we're going to enjoy the winter season as a whole, or do we think we're gonna is winter season gonna be a season that we check out a lot of anime that we've had on our watch list for a while?
More than likely, it's going to be some stuff on my watch list that
Okay.
I have to catch up on.
It's definitely going to be a catch up season.
Okay. I kind of agree with you when it comes to the winter season. I feel like this is gonna turn into a there's probably like a handful, and what sucks is that they're all gonna start around the same time. They're gonna come out once a week. You're gonna binge all of them each week, do an episode each week, and then you're not gonna know what to do with yourself after that. Um, so Monster, I'm coming back to finish you, baby. Okay. Just letting you know. Okay, so this is some of the things that we're going to get later in 2024. And these are actually all, are these all the movies? Hold on, because I done moved on my, sorry, I just took yeah, I just took a really crazy screenshot of me making that face on accident.
Dope. Now we got to see it.
No, no, we don't. No, we don't. Because I have notes everywhere, because Okay. So this right here, these are what's coming. Some of these are coming back, and so first up we have Misfit of Demon Academy season 2, part 2.
Mm-hmm.
We have Tanya the Evil, the Saga of Tanya the Evil season 2, One Punch Man season 3, and Oshinoko season 2. These are all coming back. All of these have been big name anime in the past. One Punch Man is obviously One Punch Man.
Mm-hmm.
Oshinoko took the world by storm, and its music took TikTok by storm last year, and well, I guess earlier this year, because we're still in 2023. Don't get ahead of yourself, Moonbeam.
Only for a few
Uh,
more hours.
Saga of the Tanya the Evil is so interesting and so cool. I've been waiting for them to bring this back. And I actually have not watched Misfit of the Demon Academy.
No.
Can I finish Girl season 2? I watched the original. I watched season 1, which was amazing. And then
Yes.
they took forever, and I said that I wanted to rewatch season 1 before watching season 2, and I just haven't had the chance to watch it yet. So before we get season 2 part 2, I will have rewatched it.
Okay.
Uh,
You get it
but I
back.
have not seen Oshinoko season 1. But I hear it's really good. I don't know if I'm ever going to get into that, but I know it was a contender for top anime of the year. So, but I know for a fact I'm going to watch the first 3 anime on this list. What say y'all?
Um, Demon King Academy, and then One Punch Man for sure.
Okay.
I'd probably check them all out. They all look kind of interesting.
Have you seen Oshinoko, the first season?
No.
Okay. Yeah, that came out, I want to say earlier this year or end of 2022. I can't fully remember, but super popular. Some of those really popular TikTok dances came from songs from this anime.
Mm.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I don't know what somebody wants to see. Okay, and so next up, this is okay. So some of these are new and some of these are returning. We have ReZero, which is season 3. We
Okay.
have Windbreaker, which comes out 2024. That's new. We have Tower of God season 2, and we have Kaiju number 8, which is also new. And I could have given dates, but some of these don't have official dates yet. Some of them do. So just to avoid the confusion, all of these do come out in 2024. They just won't be coming out in the winter season. So by the time they come out, you'll be able to know the date because you'll forget right now anyway. Uh you will, because I know I
No
will.
lies told.
I'm so far behind on ReZero. Every time I say I'm gonna get back into it, I can't fully remember what all I've watched. So then I have to go back and rewatch it. And then I get to a certain point and something else comes up. And then so I move. And then I do this cycle. And I've been doing this cycle for every season since I started watching it. Um, Windbreaker looks really interesting. Another delinquent story. He wants to be like the strongest fighter.
Hmm.
And so I really want to see that. Tower of God season 2. I'm not necessarily prepared to see Rachel again. Thanks, B.M.T. We love you. Oh, you even got a kiss from Age. Sisters into anime. Hey, gang gang. I'm not really excited to see Rachel again, but I love Bond, so let's bring on season 2 of Tower of God. And Kaiju number 8 just looks fire as hell, and I've heard things about it, so I'm here for it. I'm gonna
That looks
watch
like a
that.
mixtape cover. I'm not gonna lie.
It looks like a fire mixtape. I'd listen.
Yeah, I give you that. It does look fire. But
Hmm. I like it. I can dig it. I can dig it. Actually, I can give you the dates. Kaiju number 8 comes out in April of 2024.
like,
So that's when that's coming out.
hopefully later April.
I don't know. It doesn't have the official date. Windbreaker comes out in April. So all of these will come out in spring, in the spring season. So Windbreaker follows a character who wants nothing to do with weaklings. He's only interested in the strongest of the strong. So he starts at a school that is a school full of degenerates that are known for their brawling strength.
Okay.
And yeah, so I'm definitely checking that out. That looks fun. It looks good. Um,
You watch it and then remind me to watch it after I've caught up on some other stuff. Because I'm so far behind on a lot.
okay, I got you.
That's how we're gonna have to do this one.
No, I got you. I got you. I can dig it. Shar, is there anything on this list particularly that you're? Well, I know you're a Tower of God person, so
Yeah.
I'm sure you're going back to that. Anything else?
Um, I might check out Windbreaker.
Hmm.
I'd probably
Yes.
give all these, at least the other ones that I haven't watched, because I don't think I watched. Yeah, I'll probably watch like one episode and see how I feel. They look decent.
BMT told us in 2024, don't be a Rachel. Don't worry, we won't. Or maybe Ace, because she is in her villain era, and she was showing her ass last night.
Excuse you?
She was stressing me out, y'all. If she lucky she wasn't in Florida, because I wanted to shake the shit out of her.
I know you
Like,
too, boo. Okay, just remember to keep
okay,
it in this area, not the shoulders. This area
yeah,
here.
this area here.
Yeah.
You're so problematic. Okay. All right. Next up, we have where did I put that list? Because I have so much. I have so much
I
in
can
front
tell
of me. Okay.
you
Well,
now, too.
I can tell you that on the far right we got Thousand Year Blood War Bleach. This is the conclusion of the current fight. You know, before they go to I think this is they call it the conclusion of the conflict.
Okay.
Arifureta season 3 is next to it. Next to that is it wrong to pick up Girls in a Dungeon season 3, I believe. And number 1 is God, I'm good. I can't believe I even remembered all of those right off rip. The first one is I don't fully remember, to be honest.
Let's see. I'm gonna need
It'll
them to
come to me in a
shorten these
second.
titles.
Child, they don't care. They do not care.
Clearly. I think they get off on
Dang.
it.
I really can't remember the name of that anime. It's gonna come to me, but while I'm trying to remember, um, which one of those are y'all excited about, or not excited about, or could care less? Somewhere in between.
So this second one right here, I like the artwork on it, but
Mm-hmm.
as far as actually watching, I can't commit to it. So the only one for sure I can commit to out of those 4 is Bleach, hands down, Bleach.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, I can tell you what number 1
B.M.T.
is now. I remember what number 1 is. Number 1 is Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale
Oh,
Online 2. So that is like a spin-off from a light novel. That's what that is. Because I was like, there's a reason why I included this.
I need them to
It's
shorten
because
it.
it's SAO, and we all know those who love
yeah,
SAO love
love
SAO.
it. Um, I fell off of all of these, so I don't know if I'll get back. I'm
I
not a
fell
Bleach
off of
person.
everything too. Well, except for
Yeah.
Bleach.
One day I will
Bleach,
sit and watch Bleach. One day.
you need to because it's the best in the big 3. But I digress. I'm
I
just
just fell
kidding.
off a
I don't know
while
if it's
ago.
the best, but it is my favorite. I don't know if it's the best, but I will say Bleach is my favorite in the big 3. I didn't fall off of Bleach. I dropped Arifureta because oh my gosh, those two characters just annoyed the crap out of me. The girl annoyed just everything. But like it started off okay, and then I tried to hold out just for the fight scenes and the powers, and just I couldn't stand them. Will they stop with the sword art? No, they won't. And I'm gonna tell you even more about sword art a little bit later. Is it wrong to because there's more. Um, when it comes to is it wrong to pick up a girl in a dungeon? I was really, really, really enjoying it, and I think what happened was either they had taken a break or something happened and I went too long in between it and then I didn't remember everything. And I
Yeah.
don't like watching stuff when I don't fully remember. So I was like, okay, I need to go back and rewatch it. But at that point, I was already on season 3. So I'm like, do I need to go back? Shh. I just said I wouldn't say I don't know if I wouldn't say it's the best. You just like their fashion? No, it's my favorite because of the power system. I like the
Hmm.
world in there. But but by then we were on season 3, and that meant that I needed to rewatch season 1 and season 2. and I just never got to it. So if I ever get some time, I'll go back to it because I really enjoyed it when I was watching it. But it just kind of fell through the cracks. And I'm not an SAO person. I watched season 1 and 2 of SAO, and by the time they got to like the version where they were like elves or whatever, I was like, yeah, I'm out. This is stupid as shit. At least to me. So I was
Damn.
at least to me. I ain't gonna knock y'all for liking it. I'm just saying, like,
And I'm
it
in
it, it
my
was
villain era. Okay.
it was weird. Hey, we are supposed to give our true opinions
Oh,
on this anime when it comes. I mean, on the show when it comes to anime. It's
you
just my
see this, right?
opinion. This must be the waifu villain art. I don't know what you mean. I do not know what you mean. Okay. Next up, well, we you already know these. Actually, no, the last one wasn't. Is it wrong to pick up a girl in a dungeon? The one over there to the right is. I'll tell y'all what that other one was, but that's what to the right is. You recognize Fate Strange Fate because we did a review on the very first episode. And Date Alive is next to that. And To Your Eternity is next to that. I will be watching To Your Eternity. And I will be watching Fate Strange Fate because I'm a Fate stan. And Shaw, I don't know if you heard me. This one all the way on the end is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? The I'll tell y'all in a second what the other one was because I don't fully remember the title, but I'll tell you in a second. No, sorry, it's The World's Finest Assassin Gets Reincarnated in Another World. That's what was on the last page.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is it wrong to pick up girls in dungeons?
Yeah, okay.
So, anything on here standing out?
To Your
To
Eternity.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm watching that.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching To Your Eternity. I gotta see what's next. We did the review for Fate Strange Fate. Y'all are gonna watch it because we're going to review it. So we can give the so we gotta give the rest of the review. We only could cover the little mini movie that they did. So you liked it. You did not like it.
It's not that
What
I
was it
didn't
one you
like it,
didn't
but
like?
there's so much going on in the whole fate thing. I am so lost. It's not even
Yeah.
funny.
Maybe I won't. Maybe we won't do it on the show. Maybe I'll do that separately because I think I'm the only person that is fully caught up with the Fate series. And this one, they did not give when we watched that first episode that they made into like a hour or 2 hour long movie. They did not give a lot of background for people that are not well versed in the Fate
Right.
universe for people to just grab it and keep going like they typically do. So maybe that'll be a Talking to the Moon episode. I'll just piggyback off of what we talked about because that is probably going to be really hard unless they give us more information. Has anyone on this panel watched Data Live? Because I've never watched Data Live, but I always hear about it.
Mm-mm.
I haven't watched that.
Look at this fool. Bakungo Stray Dogs didn't make the cut. Laugh out loud. It's called
Bakugo?
Boom.
What? Hold up.
He didn't even say Bakugo. He said Bakungo. That ain't even
Why?
Bakugo's name.
Put some respect on Bungo,
Uh,
okay? Put some
Thank you.
respect. Take the
Put some
bass out
respect.
your voice.
Right. Talking reckless.
Mm.
And he talking about didn't make the cut. What cut? Because it made our cut.
Exactly.
I need to get back into watching anime. Last series I watched was Attack on Titan. Couldn't even finish it because I started seeing them things in my sleep.
Oh, I
That's
might
a
have
good
stopped
anime
watching it.
then.
I sound like that too. Shoot.
Hey, that means it's good. It sticks with you. You gotta finish Attack on Titan as an Attack on Titan stan. You have to finish it. If you ever want to communicate with
But
me on this show again, you need to finish it.
I
I'm literally like threatening you right now.
I get
In
it,
the
but sir, like I want to. That's not how I want to be eaten. That's all I'm saying. That's not how I want to be eaten. If it's in
wait,
my
what are you
dream
talking
like
about?
that,
Oh,
huh?
I was confused because you said that's not how I want to be eaten. I was like, how did we get there?
Because he said he had nightmares of them things.
Them things is in the Titans, girl. Get your head
Exactly.
out the
And
gutter.
Titans eat people, and that's not how I want to be eaten, is all I'm saying.
Get your head out of the gutter.
Just saying, I don't bite me in half. Don't swallow me whole. No, I don't want that, and I don't want to
Hey,
dream
I
about
am
it.
all for being swallowed
What does
whole.
what does Megan
Devour me.
say?
She
Gobble
says,
me,
"You told
swallow me,
Swallow
drip
me.
down the
Drip
side
down
of
me.
me.
Okay. Yeah, okay. And then he said, I'll try. Good, good, good. We love it. We love it over here. We have no problem peer pressuring people into anime.
Mm-mm,
At
not
all.
Okay.
at all."
All right. So let's see what else is next. Now, y'all see what's on here. Fate Stay is Harry Potter rich people with historical Pokemon and hot chicks. Oh, wait, put that comment back up because let me process that for a second. Fate Stay is Harry Potter rich people with historical Pokemon and hot chicks. Bro, BMT, you may be on to something.
I knew you were gonna say something.
You may be on to something. That's why I wanted to reread it because I was like, you may be on to something, BMT. I ain't even gonna hold you. Ain't even gonna hold you. But guess what? I love period pieces. I love Harry Potter and I like hot girls, so that would explain why I love Fate so much. Okay, so we if you don't know, well, everybody here should know what Dr. Stone is. We're gonna get Dr. Stone season 4. No, sorry. Yes. No, I'm lying. I'm pretty sure this is a movie, but I could be telling you a lie. Um I feel like this is a Dr. Stone movie, but it may be a new season. I'll get back to you on that. We also, ladies, y'all see the mask and the white hair. We're getting near Automata version 1.1a
Ooh,
part 2. So we're gonna
okay.
get the rest of the anime that we have reviewed. So we'll get to kind of piggyback off of that. We are also getting My Happy Marriage season 2, and this thing over in the corner, y'all. This thing over in the corner. It's called The Irregular at Magic High School. I don't know how many of y'all have watched this anime. It's so cool. The power system is cool and everything. And it looks like it's so cool until you get to brother sister weird
Ooh.
situations. And it was hard. It was real. It was real rough to get through. I'm gonna be honest. When I watched season 1, and this is when I watched season 1, and this was years ago. This was when it first came out. I was like, "Oh, this is so cool! I'm so cool," and it made you uncomfortable. Like there was parts of it that would make you uncomfortable because the sister would always like act like she was so in love, not mutually in love like what we get in No Game No Life, but it was more one sided, but it was still awkward. By the time we got to season 2, it was almost unbearable for me, but I keep trying to push myself through it because the story and the powers and stuff in this anime are really cool. So I'm probably gonna check it out, but we're gonna see. I hope they tone down some of that BS because that shit's just weird and I don't like it. Nier's gonna get watched because I enjoyed what we got from last season. Dr. Stone. I'm always gonna hold it down.
Mm-mm, mm,
That's
mm,
gross.
mm,
And My
mm.
Happy Marriage is on Netflix. If y'all haven't seen it, check it out. Really cool powers. This is not just a typical love story. There are people in this with powers and stuff like that in it, like spirits and all types of crap. Not crap, but you know what I mean. And it's very good in my opinion. So honestly, everything on this list I'm gonna check out. Anything standing out for you guys?
Um, I'm definitely watching Dr. Stone. Um, I'm watching the I just forgot the name. The last one.
My Happy Marriage.
Yeah, because I did like that. Um,
It was great. I loved it.
the other two I'm gonna check out, but they're just gonna be a little lower on my list. But I'm definitely still gonna check them out.
So I don't want
Which
y'all to
one's
get
crap?
Yeah, I was about to say My Happy Marriage is far from crap.
It's actually really good. It was
It's
surprisingly
actually
good.
very good. It's very good.
so I have a confession.
Hmm.
I have never seen Dr. Stone ever. Ever.
Like not even an episode.
Not even an episode. Not even
Oh
Oh,
man,
a
you're
clip.
missing out. I
I-
think you'd love it. Honestly, I think you'd
yeah,
really enjoy
it's one
Dr.
of
Stone.
those that yeah you'd like, but some people be hating on it, but it is good.
It is good. I like that
It's
I'm constantly
enjoyable.
learning something. It's funny, but there's like moments where it gets a little dark or sad, and then but you're constantly learning something in a way that doesn't feel. It reminds me of like reading Rainbow or something. Like it's
Oh
fun and
yeah,
interesting, but you're learning too. But you don't feel
Okay.
like you're learning, but you're learning. It's good. It's real
So
good.
we have a few comments, but I feel like BMT is trolling. So I'm gonna just leave him alone for right now.
Right. I'm not gonna put that up there. All right, now I'm gonna go tell Melissa that you put that up there. BMT.
Mm.
That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So next up, um, this one's interesting. We have Kingdom up here. This is Kingdom season. What is uh, the season for Kingdom? This is season 5, I believe, 6, 6, and we have I'm gonna skip around because I can't because I've lost one of my sticky notes. Uh, so all my notes, I've lost them. Um, we also have the Naruto 25th year special where they're gonna reanimate it and drop it and stuff. So that's gonna come out. Dragon Ball Daima, we're getting that later this year.
Mm.
Skate the Infinity season 2. We're getting Skate the Infinity. It's coming back. For sports anime goes, it's actually one of the really good ones. Actually, people really sleep on sports anime. There's actually a lot of really good ones, but
hmm
this one involves skateboarding and may or may not have borderline BL, and I'm here for it. And the top three, I mean the middle two. I need to go back and remember which ones those are. Those are let me hyper focus for a second. One of them is the one with the guy sitting in the chair that's Golden Kamuy. That's going to be the final chapter of Golden Kamuy, which is popular. Just like Kingdom, and the one next to it is it's gonna come to me. But let's talk about the other ones for a second. Any of these standing out seem interesting to you?
What was the
Like,
first
Anybody?
one?
well,
The first one is Kingdom,
Okay, okay.
which is on its like this is the 6th season, I believe.
so with Naruto, is it gonna be like how they redid the animation for One Piece and then re-releasing it, or is it
Um,
something else?
yes, they're supposed to be like. Remember when we saw that thing where they gave us like all the scenes, like really major scenes, and they had been reanimated. I think if I recall, that was like a teaser to what was to come, which was them doing um, the whole thing redone visually, and also they were going to. It's just a. They're also doing one other thing with it, I believe. I think we're supposed to get something special with it because because it's going to be 4 episodes. So I think it's more than just remastering it, but it goes back to that same time period. They're doing it for the 20th anniversary.
Okay.
But I know they haven't really spoken much on what exactly they're doing with it. I think it's supposed to be a surprise.
That's what makes me nervous. Okay. Other than
Okay,
that, nope, because I've never seen Dragon Ball either. So,
excuse me?
oh, don't act
Wait,
surprised.
wait,
You knew
wait,
this.
no, 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 no. We're this is. I could have, I could have really bypassed Dr. Stone, but we're gonna just rewind for a second.
Oh, here we go.
Have you?
Hmm.
You've never seen an episode of Dragon Ball ever?
Ever the most I've watched of Dragon Ball was fan art, and it was like a 2 minute like clip on YouTube. Other than that, no,
Not one, not one
not
episode.
one.
That's why I'm really shook. Like not one, like
Not one.
ever.
No, not
That
nah. Nope. I haven't done
I
it.
just I
And I'm okay
am
with that.
I am shook. Like I don't even like no judgment or anything. I'm just like, but I'm genuinely baffled that you haven't seen any of it.
Mm-mm.
Like not even an episode or something. Like you never caught
Nope.
a, gl- a glimpse of
Because he used to
nothing.
come like some episodes used to come on before like roll other popular stuff. So it's like you ain't never like got to the TV fast enough to switch. It's like you didn't watch a little
Yeah.
bit.
No, and the sad thing is, like, I've watched episodes and had it roll over because y'all gonna hate me for this. So I've watched episodes and it will roll into Spy Family. So I'm like so far into Spy Family, but I can tell you I haven't seen past 3 episodes. I just fell asleep and it just kept going and going and going. I've seen more of that than Dragon Ball Z. Nope.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, when we're at DreamCon, Shara's going in the room with Harry Potter, and you're going in the room with Dragon Ball.
They
And
tried that. They tried that on me for 2 years now. It ain't happening.
What?
they didn't
What?
have me. They did not have me. We're gonna sit you down and quiz you and be like, all right, so what did we learn today about Harry Potter?
Hey,
What did
hey,
we learn
I know
today about
context
Dragon
clues.
Ball?
Um,
Yeah,
there's 8 Dragon Balls. No, I'm just kidding. I
that stung a bit. Not gonna lie. I was like, oh no, 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 no. I think I'm gonna have to cut this whole portion out of this show because the amount of people that like are gonna lose their mind when they find out that you have not seen Dragon Ball.
mm-hmm.
Like you
Mm-mm.
need Dragon Ball. Do you know how these Dragon Ball stands are? They're gonna be like, nah, we can't watch this show. They don't know nothing about anime. Like,
And it's
we
been
do, we
around so
promise. We promise.
long.
It's
Mm-hmm.
been out since as long as Sailor Moon has. You have seen Sailor Moon, right?
Yeah.
I've seen Sailor Moon. I've seen
Okay.
quite
Okay.
a bit of Sailor Moon.
Okay. You thought we were just like, oh, okay, well, we can move on then.
Oh
It's
Lord.
okay. You saw the goat in action. You saw her. So it's okay.
Yes.
Okay. I cannot find my sticky note or anything that has the one with all the guys on it. So oh, actually I just found it. I am tripping. That
Mm.
is the nope, no, I didn't. What is this? Because I have all the other ones. Is this oh, this is I think this is the Prince of Tennis movie. That's
Hmm?
what it is. Prince the Prince of Tennis, the show The Prince of
Oh.
Tennis. It's coming back to do the
Okay.
semifinals. That's what that is, I believe.
Mm.
Maybe, maybe not, because I I have a lot of notes. Anyways, on to the next. On to the next. We have these bad boys. I'm just gonna run through these really quickly. One of them is Yamishibai, which is another horror
Ooh.
anime and writer. We were going to when we were talking about anime that we were gonna watch for Halloween. I mentioned Yamishibai, but the problem was and I was like, yeah, they're 5 minutes long, but the problem was there was like 150 of them, and we just didn't have the time. They're only 5 minutes long.
Ma'am,
They're like they're little ghost story.
150, as in 150.
Yes, but they're only 5 minutes long, so it only comes up to
No, you
like a
can't justify
season.
that. No.
Yes, you
No.
can. They're five
No.
minutes long.
No.
But I'm just saying we weren't gonna watch them all in a week, and because I hadn't watched them all myself, and they're individual stories, so they don't tie in together like a regular anime season. So it just didn't make sense to try and do a review on it because we weren't gonna be able to get through all of them. So we
Yeah,
would
no.
only have been able to stop somewhere. Next after that is Shangri-La Frontier. After that is Blue Exorcist season 3. They coming back, and the Apothecary Diaries is coming back as well.
That's so pretty. I love
And
that shot right
it's so
there.
pretty,
That
and
animation.
I'm ashamed to say that I still haven't started it, even though I said that it was like my number. It was one of the top 5 of the ones that I wanted to check out this season, and I
Mhm.
just haven't started it yet. So maybe that's what I'll do tonight.
I love it.
Um,
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't
I've
seen
heard
anything
great
and I want
things.
to, but I'm not starting it tonight.
I don't know
It's
what
an
I'm
easy
starting
watch
tonight.
too. It's an easy watch.
Is it? Is it
It's good
really?
because I'm really big on like detective anime, and this actually has like very much elements of detective, and it was an easy watch for me.
Oh, well then, yeah, it's probably gonna get started tonight.
Okay.
Because y'all know how I feel about detectives too. Blue Exorcist. I'm excited that it's coming back. Um, because I've just been needing them to get it together. There was a lot of controversy around Blue Exorcist because they gave us season 1, which is really good. Then they give us season 2, and which basically completely changed the story. And so then they came back out with it a couple of years ago and redid it to fix it, which basically null and void the season that you thought was normal but wasn't normal. It was just kind of chaotic. Um, so I'm interested for them to finally get back to the main story that was the original manga story. Shangri-La Frontier, keep hearing great things about it, just haven't started it yet. So I'll catch up on it before the new season, before it continues. And Yamishiba is definitely gonna get watched because dark anime fan, right? That's me. Can you tell I haven't eaten in a while because I just keep snacking?
I'm over here with pizza in my mouth, man.
I
Yeah,
was just thinking I should probably order a pizza because everything's gonna be closed in about
yeah.
an hour.
Right.
So, um, anything on here that we're just like, nah, we're not going to.
Mm,
I'd watch them all.
I'd watch them all too.
I'll admit they appear interesting. I'm
Hmm.
not gonna commit to watching them.
I ain't mad at you. Um, I'm not mad at you. Maybe a little bit about Apothecary Diaries, just because I think it's gonna be beautiful. Even though I haven't even watched it, like I think it's gonna be good, but that's just me. And this is the last one, and then we're gonna switch it up, and we're gonna talk about the anime that we're excited about, and then
Mhm.
we'll come back into the movies. There's only 2 rows of movies, but the movies that I included on here are anticipated movies. So this is next. This is actually So these are things that are coming back that are either being redone or just like oldies but goodies. If you see
Mm-hmm.
on here, we have Char's fave, Case Closed. That's up there. We also have Captain Tsubasa, which is arguably the best soccer anime of all time and one of the greatest sports anime of all time. We have One Piece, which I am interested to see what they are doing because I know that they have changed the animation to something a little bit softer. And I don't know how I'm going to feel about that because I actually currently like the animation and in the Wano arc and everything. So we'll see if I like that cartoon looking shit that they got going on in this picture. And
Okay.
then Shaman King Flowers. I am a Shaman King stan. I will be checking that out. I'm so glad that a friend of mine, shout out to LT, um, when they said that they were coming out with a reboot of Shaman King on Netflix a couple years back. I hadn't seen it when I was younger. Somehow I hadn't seen it, and so I watched the Netflix version, and then I went back and watched the original, and I was like, "Oh, this is great!" And I thought that we weren't going to get it anymore because what they did was how they ended. The reboot was you see them grow up, and it ends with them being adults. Well, this is following all of their kids. It is going to continue the story, and um, the main characters in this is going to be Yo's son, but the villain in here is arguably one of the most powerful, but also like really interesting villains in anime, especially to be something that looks more like a Saturday morning cartoon, like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that. It's
Mm.
cool. So uh, I'm probably gonna watch all of these. I've been saying I was gonna make it to Captain Tsubasa, so and I actually haven't seen Case Closed either. So I know you're looking at me crazy, especially since I love detective anime. I just haven't gotten to it.
It's been out forever.
Yeah, I didn't see it when I was a kid, and then when I got into anime like that, I was in the I was in like one realm, and then I started to spread my wings and fly, and I just haven't made it back. But I'm gonna watch that. So everything on here, I'm gonna check out. What about y'all?
Mm, I'll probably check out everything. I'll give, I guess, I'll give One Piece a chance.
Not I
I guess.
guess. What?
I guess. Yeah. I watched a little bit of One Piece. It's just
At least she's watched more One Piece than you have Dragon Ball.
What's hard with me? I'd rather be on Team One Piece than Team Dragon Ball.
no, I get that. I understand, but at least a little bit of Dragon Ball, like a little bit.
What, the fan art didn't count?
Nah, but I can get back on One Piece. I do like it.
Okay.
BMT told us he'd behave. He'll behave.
Right,
Yeah, that
right.
was.
Now say Bungo. Bungo Stray Dog. Say it right,
Right,
and you can come
say it
back.
right. Boom, go. You know, he told me, so I told him that he should go and at least watch season one. He told me he watched a handful of episodes and was trying to give me this BS review. And I was like, trash. I said, if you're not even going to sit there. And I said, how did you watch it? He said, oh, I had been sipping or whatever. I said, you don't get to watch, you don't get to judge an anime, then say you're going to watch it. Only watch a handful of episodes and then watch it while you're effed up. And then try and
You,
tell me that it's not good.
if you want power sets, if you want character development, if you want character dynamic, if you want everything, you will watch it because it is a very beautifully made, beautiful storyline, beautiful characters all around. It's a great anime.
I can answer that question for you, sir. It's actually like at episode 1100 and something, something, something. We are way past 800. One Piece
Way
has
past it.
One Piece is almost like 400 episodes past 800 and whatever number you gave. You don't even know where to start watching it.
The
It,
beginning?
Watch the
yeah,
first like 120. Watch the first like 120. skip to like 300, watch about 10 of those, and then just keep jumping from there.
Ugh, I
I'm gonna
can't.
be honest, as someone that binged it and the way that I did, I don't personally recommend like and I'm an elitist too. Like I feel like I don't like people that skip around. I don't even like people that skip filler. But One Piece is one of those anime, in my opinion,
Different.
that it is just the pacing is unbearable sometimes. The pacing's unbearable. The beginning of the anime, the animation sucks because it's old. And unless you, but I do agree that it gets better with time for a lot of people at a certain point. But there are so many, they now have it to where, they make the anime episodes into like a mini movie. A lot of people now recommend that you watch it that way because then you'll get all the gist of what you need minus some of the pacing. But if you're going to start One Piece, you have to be either you have to go that route or you have to be completely dedicated and watch from episode 1 and so on and so forth. But not
Mhm.
everybody wants to do all of that. I get you're in love with One Piece, Aisha, but don't know there are so many people out here that do not want to start in they're not even kids anymore where they have time to sit there and watch that. There are some people that can start One Piece today, and even if they watched an episode at least 2 episodes a day or even 10 episodes a day, they still won't catch up to where we are right now in the anime. And it's true. And
Eventually, no, because I
people
worked
don't
full
want to
time
do
and I was
that.
in school full time binging One Piece. I don't want to hear it.
How
Don't.
long did it take you to binge watch it, and how many episodes did you have to catch up? Where were they in the anime at that point? Because they were already in the 900s when I started it, and it took me 7 months, and that's because I couldn't walk and I was on bed rest on and off for months. That was where I was watching 10 to 12 to sometimes 20 episodes a day,
Mhm.
and it still took me 7 months to catch up there. They're like 500 episodes farther than that now.
It's like no pain, no glory.
And it's no,
I'm telling you.
but guess what? And the ending is nowhere in sight either. And Oda doesn't take a whole lot of breaks either. So at least with some anime, you get like a year of a break to try and catch up and stuff. Oda takes 2 weeks and then it's back at it again.
Mhm.
So you don't even really get a chance to catch up. Like I get what you're saying because I was like that. It took me a very long time to even decide that I was gonna do what I did. But I'm not gonna tell people that you can't try and enjoy the anime and stuff if you're not gonna watch it that way because this isn't your typical anime where you only got 2 and 3 seasons and a handful of arcs. My friend, go watch the live action, and wherever the live action ended, pick up at the anime right there.
Which is still very much in the beginning, ma'am.
But
It
but guess what? He's still taking away about three. No, he's still taking away about 200 episodes, low key.
To when they met up with Buggy and all that.
They got through Buggy, they got through Arlong, they got through
Arlong.
Kuro.
Yeah.
They have all of their crew members basically outside of Chopper in them. So they got like the first like 6 crewmen or 4 crewmen. They trust me. He's saving himself like a good 200 episodes easy, if not more.
Wait, they had Chopper?
They're about to get to
Oh, I was
Chopper.
like, I
Chopper's
didn't
gonna
know
be
we're
this
getting that
season.
far into it.
No, Chopper, because we're getting
'Cause
Smoker next season.
we're gonna figure this out right now.
Smoker's one of the main characters. We haven't even gotten to him yet.
Nope, they just did a little teaser for him.
hmm So
Let's go
trust
to
me, we're saving that man some time and some stress. He said, "I thought Naruto and Naruto Shippuden was long as it's double that, my friend. And Naruto Shippuden, in my opinion, doesn't feel as long because the pacing is different
Yeah.
in
Mm,
Naruto. Don't go. It's absolutely different, Aisha, and you know it is.
mm.
The pacing of One Piece is drawn out compared to Naruto. Yes, you have filler in Naruto. I'm not going to deny that. However, the pacing of the anime and the storytelling in itself moves at reasonable pace where you don't feel like you've been in one arc for 200 episodes, which, by the way, that is One Piece. Aisha is not having it. She's like, no, I'm about to find a way
Nope.
to prove
So
you
the
wrong.
first 135 episodes includes East Blue and Alabasta. So you're still not getting that far into it.
It's still better than him having to draw out. Because we're basically in the East Blue. We just haven't gotten to some of the other characters. We got some of them.
If we just do East Blue by itself, that's only 61 episodes. Only.
She says it like those aren't some boring ass episodes, because they are.
Seeing I cannot. Okay.
They are. I'm sorry, they're boring. I kid you not. I probably watched episode 24 12 times because I couldn't get through it. And I don't like to skip around. No One Piece slander, child, please. Is One Piece what? Is One Piece more drawn out than the Frieza saga? Absolutely. My
I wouldn't
friend,
know.
One Piece has almost 1,200 episodes right now. Go on One Piece Star. Tell
We
us.
haven't even made
Tell
it to
us
1,100 yet.
what number are we at right now?
Lord. Because according to
we
my
have to have
anime,
made it to 1,100 because Luffy going Gear 5 is 1072. We have to have already hit 1,100.
according to my anime list, the next episode is 1,089. That's according to them. I'm about to check my CrunchyRoll and what I've been through. So let's see.
Okay, let us know. Because I'm confused. Like, they only got that far from... How did they only get from that far from Luffy's Gear 5? Did they take another break?
Not really, no. All they did was kind of wrap up Wano.
But I thought 1071 and 1072 were Luffy's Gear 5.
Okay, hold on. I'm almost there.
This man got us Googling stuff in the middle of the show.
Just saying.
Yeah, that episode was 1071 and they're only on 1089. That happened months ago. That's so strange. He must have taken another break.
Yeah, we have completed 1,088.
He had to have taken a break then. That means that they've only had about 10 episodes since then. 10, 20 episodes since then. Gear 5 was months ago. That was even before Halloween.
Gear 5 was also stretched out for so long.
Oh, it was stretched out? It was stretched out? No. One Piece? Stretched out in art? No.
I know this ain't coming from the Dragon Ball Slayer out here. No, ma'am.
I'm not the Dragon Ball Slayer. I love... No. Don't get me wrong.
No, you're slaying the people who haven't seen it.
I'm not slaying you. I was shocked that you hadn't seen it. But guess what? I ain't gonna lie. There would be no One Piece without Dragon Ball grandfather.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm coming down.
Y'all know I be getting on good Dragon Ball fans the way they be acting, but we ain't gonna act like Dragon Ball didn't come first. Like, we're just not gonna act like grandfather is Shonen and the grandmother is Sailor Moon. Actually, she's just the mother in general, because there has not been any. Right, there has not been any show that can compare to Sailor Moon in terms of women, in my opinion. But anyway, let's keep moving because we got to get through this. Because we only got like 4 more. Let's take a break from the movies that are going to come out. Let's talk about our personal list, because we all have different personal lists. And I'm gonna the animators for Gear 5 worked on JJK Shibuya. Okay, that's cool. Who wants to go first with their list of anime that they are excited about for the remainder of the year?
I gotta pull it up.
I just blew that completely out. My bad, y'all. It's been a long day.
Oh,
Because like if I hit my vape, I do it discreetly. That time I just straight up like dragging
Lean
it.
forward.
No, I just straight dragged it. I was saying my bad on my part. It's been a long day, y'all. I was at the Jaguar game all day. I've been up since like 9 a.m. 8:45. No, 8. Been up since 8.
And how many times have you eaten since 8?
Once. I ate at the tailgate.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I actually no, technically twice because in the stadium in the fourth quarter, I did get me some nachos. But that's it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something. I'm gonna order a pizza once I'm done with this. Because now I want pizza. Thanks, Shar. Pizza
You're
and wings.
welcome. Cheers.
Okay, so who's giving me their list? Or do y'all want me to go first? I don't want to go first.
I'll
All
go for
right.
it.
Oh,
Go
okay.
ahead, Char.
Nope. You got it. You said it.
Okay,
Tag,
then.
you're it. Tag, you're it. It's on you.
So I'm gonna keep mine short and sweet.
Wait, wait,
Top
wait, 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 wait,
three
wait, 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 wait,
anime.
wait, 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 wait. Sorry. I gotta put your stuff up. Patience is the virtue, girl. Patience is the virtue. No, wrong
Oh,
person.
Yes.
okay.
Oh,
Yes.
hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh,
Nah,
very important.
it was supposed
No.
to be Ava.
Go back.
No, I'm just about to. I'm trying to put you up with your little thingy, but it's not letting me. There we go.
Lord Jesus.
Isha. Well, I gotta put us down anyway because of the layout. So there you go. But I'm gonna move you into the center. You're in the hot seat.
Oh, yay me. So at the top of my first and second are interchangeable, but my
Okay.
first one was that time I got reincarnated as a slime. I absolutely love Rimuru. Love him, love him, love him, love him. You're like OP and you just want to help people. I love it. I love it. I so love it. Like when he became a demon lord, oh, that whole journey was amazing. So I'm ready for the next step in the journey. Um, Second one on the list was Demon Slayer because we all love the artwork for Demon Slayer. I want to see what happens because you all know we were emotional at that last one. The end of the last season had us all choked up.
Check
And
out my TikTok
then,
if you want to see me cry.
because you watched it and you were in a Mexican restaurant?
It was Cinco de actually that's what was even funnier. It was Juneteenth, but because I didn't want to go across town to go to a soul food restaurant, I just went into a Mexican restaurant and I was eating and I was by myself, I was watching it and then I started crying. And then so I made a video and put it on TikTok.
And my happy
And
go
what
lucky self went behind you, like, ooh, I want to see. I
you
had,
regret that now, don't you?
oh my God. Because the person I was with at that time never watches anime. So he sat there reading it and looking at me, bawling. I was like, no, you're not going to do this. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do this. Oh, yes. Oh, I was here for all of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know I haven't been team My Hero for the most part. But from what I've been getting into from the last part I had left off on, I'm looking forward to its next chapter in 2024. So, those are my highlights for the 2024 season.
So, viewers, I don't think I specifically told you guys what we were listing. We are listing the top 3 anime that we are excited for in 2024. that wasn't on like that Crunchyroll list. So wasn't that's not in the winter anime season. So it'll come out later in 2024, and these are Aces 3,
Mm.
Slime, Demon Slayer, and My Hero.
And stop talking about Tanjiro, because you know what? He puts in work. Some of the battles he's been through, that boy deserves to cry. Okay, leave him
I'm gonna
alone.
be honest. I don't think he cry this season because I don't remember him crying this season like at
Yes, he was
all.
battling, trying to protect her, and he didn't know which way to go. He was just like, with
Oh, Tanjiro. Sorry, I was thinking Deku. That's what I was like.
uh.
Deku didn't cry this season. It was like Deku did not cry this season. Deku was on something else this season. But yeah, Tanjiro does go without crying, but he is an emotional person,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't knock him for that. Tap into your emotions. Shar, you're up next.
I can't see what order these are in, but I know it is Blue Lock, Beastars, and Black Butler.
I put them in the order you gave me.
I
So yeah.
have to start Black Butler, so please.
Yes, you
Yes.
do. Yes, you do. Because now we will judge you on that.
Man.
So
Yes. I'm
I'm looking
telling you now.
forward to Black Butler. It's going to be the public school arc. So I'm looking forward to that, which is like of the manga, it's chapters 67-ish to like 80 something. Um, Beastars, I just love it. I think it's such an interesting take with animals. You're gonna what is it? Lewis? Is it Lewis the wolf? Um,
I can't tell you because I keep saying I'm gonna check it out, but and I'm mad because this is the final season, so I'm like, damn it. I never picked it up after all this time.
wow. Legoshi.
Wow.
She goes, wow.
Legoshi. No, but it's a really I feel like it's a really good anime. It is a little, a little sus, but you know, he's just cool like that. He has the personality. Um, but it's a really good anime. It's on Netflix, so it's easy watch. Yeah, and it's kind of like dark too. A lot of the premises, some of the people in school are getting eaten mysteriously. Um,
The eating not in the way that I like.
exactly,
Mm.
exactly. Although the rabbit be wanting the wolf to eat her sometimes, the way you like. But anyways,
Oh,
um, and then we have Blue Lock, which is an amazing sports anime. Pretty much one of the best. And it follows this is the movie. They've confirmed that there probably will be another season, but they haven't confirmed for sure. But the movie is coming out next year, and it follows Naji.
Nagu. Nagi.
Is Nagu? It's Nagi though.
Nagi. No, Nagi.
Oh,
Like
Nagi.
G.
I
Mm.
got you. Nagi, and you know how I feel about the white or gray hair character, so I'm gonna watch this for sure, just because he's
mm.
like an amazing soccer player. So yeah, these are all must watches to me.
I feel like
Good
he's
list.
talking again. I'm not gonna post. Mm-mm.
I even want to see. And next up is my list. And
Yes.
as you can see, number one, it has been confirmed. Blue Lock will be coming back in April of 2024, April 19th. And so Shar mentioned the movie, which is Blue Lock. It focuses on one character in particular, where they did cover that in the manga where he had his own volume. I am specifically talking about season two. And if you have not watched Blue Lock, you need to watch it. Not only yes, it is a sports anime, which sometimes people like to walk away from because they just think, why do I need to watch anime based off of sports? This is on a whole nother level. This is not your typical sports anime, and there's a reason why it took a lot of major awards in 2022 and it was the talk of the town. It is because it earned it. It is a very great story and it's only going to get better. So I've been waiting and praying for this for since 2022 and I'm happy. So that's my that's up there. My second one is Hell's Paradise season
Mm.
2. I cannot wait. Hell's Paradise. Up until actually the current arc of JJK, the Shibuya arc, Hell's Paradise was my favorite anime in the Dark Trio. If you don't know, the Dark Trio is Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise, and Jujutsu Kaisen. Gabimaru is definitely an complicated but
He is,
goated
yeah.
character in his own right. So I love it. The visuals on it are gorgeous. Give me another opening song banger, please and thank you in season 2 because the first one is definitely my ringtone. Anyways, and yes, I do have a ringtone. And Uzumaki is the last one. I have brought this up a couple of times on this show, especially during spooky season because I was looking for this anime. This is an anime called Uzumaki Spiral into Madness.
Mm.
And it is by Junji Ito. If you've never heard of him, he is the known as the greatest horror writer of all time in Japan, basically. He is also known for having some of the best horror anime of all time. And he's really cool, really creepy. Definitely my favorite in the horror department. And the anime has been pushed back multiple times. So this is still kind of like a I think so, but I'm not 100% sure because there is no official date on this one. It was supposed to come out last year. We thought it was coming out and they kept pushing it back. Yes, I do love my dark stuff. I do. I do. Death and blood, man. Death and blood. And but it's been moved back to 2024. It is still slated to come out. It will be out on, I believe, Max. They may also put it on Crunchy, but I know before it was supposed to be on Max. There's also another thing that I wanted to let everyone know about. I'm gonna put it up here because I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna see if you pick up on it. There there's been official talks about it. It is definitely in the works. It is on my anime list currently right now, but it does not have a date. So until then, it is still up in the air on if we are definitely getting it or not. There's two anime on here. One is confirmed, the other one is not. And
Hmm.
it is. Do you see what it is? Do you see what it is on the left?
Oh,
Do you see what it is on the That is Fire Force, people. It was announced earlier in the year that season 3 was in production, but we hadn't got any news since then. There has been no. I was researching. I was trying to find official news that has an official date. We don't have one. It is rumored that we will get it in 2024, and it is currently listed on the schedule to come out under the later tab of 2024 on my anime list. So for me, I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt, but also get really excited because I've been begging for Fire Force to come back. So I want it to come back. That's why I did not include it on my main one because I don't know for sure if it is coming. If
hmm.
I knew for sure, it would have been at the top of my list. Um, what we also have up here is Fairy Tale 100 Year Quest. Now, that has been confirmed. That will be coming out later in the year. I'm really excited about this because it is going to take us back to the original characters. The 100 Year Quest is known as the best arc, one of the best arcs in the Fairy Tale manga. And unfortunately, they ended Fairy Tale a while back without giving us that arc, and then switched and moved into the future where we got their people's kids and stuff like that. Now, I guess they realized that it was time to give the people what they wanted and take us back to the greats that are Natsu, Lucy, Urza, Gray, Wendy, Happy, all of them, Gajiel, the whole gang, the whole Fairy Tale Guild will be back. But they will be focusing on the 100-year quest, which no wizard has ever completed the in their in their universe. So we're gonna get the all the possible stuff is really really exciting. The squad really went through it in the last season. They did, and it's only gonna get crazier. It's only gonna get crazier. So that's my list, and these are ones of potential. Hopefully, we
I'm not.
get Fire Force, and I'm glad to see Fairy Tale coming back. Hopefully, people can stop hating on Fairy Tale because all your favorite anime is based off of the power of friendship. Just FYI.
Speaking
So
of hating,
speaking of, right, like majority everything shonen is based off of the power of friendship. Prove me wrong. Find me 10 anime that you actually watched. Anywho, yeah, don't just Google what anime doesn't have the power of friendship. Nah, that you actually watched and you enjoyed. And last but not least on these lists, we have movies. We have a couple of movies that are going to be released later in the year. We are going to get one of Shar's little faves. You're an Overlord person, right?
Hmm.
Don't you like Overlord? We're getting an Overlord movie later this year. We're also getting we're getting an Overlord movie. We're getting a Bochi the Rock movie. So that's coming out too.
mm-hmm.
You see, we're getting a My Hero movie as well. And we are also getting a damn, I don't forget which one that was. And I know it. That is which movie is that? Because I can't see because my contacts have gone dry. Which movie is that? Because I know it. I just forgot that fast. That movie is. Oh, it's been a long day. Let's talk about the other ones, and I'm
I
gonna
can't even
remember
read that.
which one. The photo that I'm trying to remember.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. The thing is, I know it too. That's why I'm like, why can't I remember? Is that the? No, it's not the. It's the Imminence of the Shadow movie. There we go. We're getting a movie for Imminence of the Shadow. I still have to go see season 2 because season 1 was not my favorite. Um, but I would go see. But I heard season 2 was really good, so maybe season 2 picked up. Uh, but yep, Eminence of the Shadow is getting a movie as well. And we are also getting a Chainsaw Man movie over here on the left. We are getting a Sword Art Online movie, which is why I told you that there would be more Sword Art. We are getting a anime this year, but we are also getting a movie. And I have Fairy Tales thing because I'm pretty sure they're doing that as a movie
Mm-hmm.
and not a show. I mean, a, a series. So we have a couple of cool movies coming out. And that, my friends, for the most part, is what you're going to get in 2024. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of other stuff. JJK, Promise Neverland, and Hunter. UG does nothing but do stuff for his friends. Anyway, Promise Neverland, all of them little kids. Gray, I mean not Gray, Ray, Norman, Emma, Power, Friendship. What was the other one on that list? Hunter, go, bro. I'm done. Stop it.
Gon
Stop the
does everything
madness.
for his friends.
Thank you. Stop the madness. Anywho, crazy. So that is for the most part what you're gonna get from the 2024 anime season. Obviously, like I said in the beginning, anime is the gift that keeps on giving. So
Yes.
you are going to definitely catch some anime that we did not talk about. We can only be here for so long. We've already been here for 2 hours. Oh yeah, there's also going to be a Shy movie and a Yuri on Ice movie. So we're gonna. Oh, I knew I forgot something. So I don't know how y'all feel about BL. Me personally, I love it. I love boys love when it's not perpetuating toxic behavior and Stockholm syndrome with your um assaulters. But aside from that, that's so bad. Aside from that, but everyone knows that BL, Yuri, all of that stuff, Yaoi, all of that stuff has a couple of that in it. And but we are getting a Given movie again. They are giving us more Given, and Given took the BL world by storm back in I think 2020, and then they came out with a movie, and so now they're having another movie. So that's great news for anybody that loves BL. And yeah, I just had to shout that out because I love that. I love Given. It makes me happy. I do. I love Given. Actually, Given was one of the first BL that I actually watched because I hadn't watched it, and someone had went down a rabbit hole for like a good 2 months where that's all I watched. And then I was like, okay, now I need to take a step back because I'm losing my mind. Because they give you some of the best romance stories, but also some of the most toxic. And if you think regular anime goes down like weird winding roads like incest and stuff like that, BL BL will take it to another level every now and again. That's all I gotta say. You'll you'll be all over the place sometimes, but still good romance and
Ugh.
storyline. So yeah, but it's different. I'm telling you, I think you'd like it better. I actually think you'd like BL more than you'd like regular romance anime, but that's just me. Knowing you, I feel like you'd like it better. What'd you call me? You call me a nerd.
I said, you nerd, as you have a big box of
I
nerds
I know. That's why I
in
put
the
it down.
screen.
That's why I put it down. I'm glad you said that because I need to chill out. It's because I'm hungry. I need to get off here so I can. Anyways, so that's what we got for you guys. We just want to close out. Thank you for joining us, everybody that watched. Like we said before, it's New Year's Eve, so you could be anywhere else doing just about anything else, but you decided to come and hang out with us, and we really appreciate that.
Mhm.
Um, it's crazy that we are closing out a year together. Um, our year anniversary is in May, so we will get to that. We're not going anywhere. You will see us in 2024. You will get more of us. You'll get more cosplay. You'll get more opinions. You'll get more sassy waifus, hot takes, blind rankings, tier lists, the works. You're gonna get some more gaming from us in 2024. The gamers are
Mhm.
gonna be back on the, I don't know what you call them because I'm not the gamer of the group. Get back on the sticks. There you go. We're gonna do all of, they're gonna do all of that, and we're gonna
We.
have more watch. We're gonna do all of that.
Mhm.
We're gonna do watch parties and stuff in our Discord. So be sure to check out our Discord, so you can hang out with us and recommend cosplays for us and give us the tea on some anime that we may have missed that you want us to review or talk about or just check out or just want to hang out with us. We're big nerds. We're dressed up today because it's New Year's, but typically you see us in anime t-shirts talking shit. And we're going to do a lot more of that in 2024. That is not going anywhere. That is not a part of our New Year's resolution.
Nope.
But we really appreciate you guys supporting us in
Mhm.
2023, and we hope to give you more great content in 2024. Ladies, what do you look forward to in 2024? And it doesn't have to be waifu related, it can be just life, it can be love, it can Be
Mm-mm.
finances. It can be I want my body done. I don't care what it is. What you look forward to.
No, she's not gonna take it. I'll take it.
I was on mute. Sorry. um, I don't know. I'm just looking forward to creating more and not hopefully procrastinating. That's my goal right now, just to actually do everything that I am meaning to do and do it on time. And yeah, that's my main goal.
Yay!
I love that.
Great.
We're gonna try and hold each other accountable so you can achieve that in 2024.
Hmm. Yes, I'm here for all of that. As far as myself, buckling down for school again, um, handle my finances better than I have. I'm not completely horrible, especially when I'm single. My finances are great when I'm single. It's just the recovery process. Um, Other than that, just more time with you ladies. I've started to dip my little pinky toe into the little cosplay world. So I might expand a little bit more on that. If you can game, then I can cosplay some more.
Preach, preach.
Cos.
I'm gonna regret that because she's gonna get off and be like, "So turn on your game," and I'll be like,
Yeah,
"Let me order a pizza
exactly.
first. Let me order a pizza first. Damn it!" But hmm, I look forward to not only continuing to build and create with you ladies, but also to be able to tap into a lot of the ideas that I have when it comes to content, whether it's me tapping more into my sobriety content, whether it's me tapping into cosplay and anime and stuff like that. I always have a bunch of ideas, and I like to think that they're great ideas, but I am not great on the follow through, and I am a procrastinator. So I am going to try and work on that, but I look forward to spending more time with you guys. I can't wait for DreamCon in 2024. We're going to be doing a lot of things, and we finally get to do it together,
Yes.
live and in color. And I look forward to this anime season. I look forward to focusing on my getting my finances and my budget together. Cause you may be so, but I'm like no, cause I because I'm an impulse buyer, and love is not necessarily in my 2024.
Villain era.
I Yeah, like I wouldn't say I'm even in my villain era. I'm just in my goal era. Like I just have to I really want to focus on that. So that's where my head's at. Just pushing forward. I'm also going back to school this year. I haven't announced that to many people, so we're going to see how I can manage 8 million things while also getting another degree. So we'll see how that goes.
Mm.
And but it's been a fun year. Let's go on and toast to 2023. We're gonna let's cheers to finishing our Mogo albums.
Hey.
or at least getting to the to finishing by in 4 days, 3 days,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna finish. So cheers
Cheers to
to Waifu Views, cheers to friendship, cheers to black nerds everywhere, and success, growth. We're gonna take over the world. Waifu Views forever. So cheers, everybody, and we hope
that.
that you have a wonderful new year. We will see you in 2024. Same time, same place. Um, be sure to check everyone out on Facebook, on Instagram, TikTok, uh, YouTube, the works. We have you can find Waifu Views on all of those things. The link tree, the Waifu Views link tree is in the comments. You can find all of our personal sites and our personal link trees in there. And we love you guys. We'll see you guys next time. All right.